Hello ladies and gentlemen, Robert Raven here. Today we're going to read the Solar Enchanter class, so let's jump right into it. Health points at first level, 10 plus ham. Health points at higher levels, 10 plus ham per Solar Enchanter class level. Mana points, 10 plus ham. Mana points at higher levels, 10 plus ham per Solar Enchanter level. Armor, light and medium armor, weapons, all ranged weapons, and all simple weapons. Base attack is +3, bonus at the same levels as every class. Saves +1, bonus same as every class. Spells, 1 additional spell at first level and every level therefore. Ability score improvement, same as every class. Trained feature, 1 additional, and then the rest is same as every class. And then let's get into the Solar Enchanter class abilities. Connection with suns. Beginning at first level, you gain resistance to all light and fire damage. Additionally, at 10th level, these resistances become immunities. Sun map. Beginning at 2nd level, for the cost of 1 combat point and 10 mana points, you can manifest a map of all the suns that are within the realm you are currently in. This map lasts, this map lasts for a number of minutes equal to your ham. Additionally, while this map is active and you are holding it, you gain the following 3 benefits. 1, you always know any cardinal direction. 2, you gain magical sight and magical darkness sight out to 60 feet. Additionally, if you already have magical sight and or magical darkness sight, then your magical sight or magical darkness sight has its range increased by 60 feet. And 3, for the cost of 1 combat point and 10 plus mana points, you can emit flames out to a 15-foot radius. Any hostile creature that begins or ends its turn and or moves at least 5 feet through this affected area automatically takes 5 plus ham magical light plus 5 plus half ham magical fire. Additionally, these flames last until your sun map ability duration ends. In addition, upon activating these flames, you may target a number of hostile creatures within this affected area equal to your ham and spend 5 mana points past the initial 10 in order to inflict that target with the burned condition for a number of minutes equal to your ham. Next is Engulfing Sunlight. Beginning at 3rd level, for the cost of 1 combat point and 10 mana points, you can target 1 creature and have that creature make a fortitude save against danger. On a successful save, the creature takes 5 plus half ham magical light plus 5 plus half ham magical fire. On a failed save, the creature takes 5 plus half ham magical light plus 5 plus half ham magical fire, and the creature becomes affected by the blind and burn condition for a number of minutes equal to your ham. Next is Sunlight Aurora. Beginning at 4th level, for the cost of 3 combat points and 30 mana points, you create an aurora above yourself out to a 30-foot radius. Any hostile creature that begins or ends its turn, enters or exits this affected area automatically takes 5 plus half ham magical light plus 5 plus half ham magical fire, and it must make a fortitude save. On a successful save, the creature becomes affected by both the blind and burn condition for a number of minutes equal to half your ham. On a failed save, the creature becomes affected by both the blind and burn condition for a number of minutes equal to your ham, and it becomes marked with sunlight, allowing you to always know its location so long as this ability is active. Additionally, while this ability is active, you and all non-hostile creatures of your choice that are within this affected area gain immunity to both the blind and burn conditions. Multi-attack. Beginning at 5th level, the Solar Enchanter can make 2 attacks instead of 1. This increases to 3 attacks at 10th level and 4 attacks at 15th level. Next is Illusionary Sunlight. Beginning at 6th level, for the cost of 1 combat point, 15 mana points, you can create an illusionary copy of yourself or of something that you have studied for no less than 1 hour and have it no larger than twice your size in length, width, and or size. out to a 30-foot range. Additionally, this illusion lasts for either a number of minutes or a number of hours equal to your highest ability modifier, your choice, upon activating this ability. In addition, whenever this illusion disappears, it erupts in flames out to a 30-foot radius. All hostile creatures within this affected area must make a fortitude save against danger. On a successful save, the creature takes 10 plus half AM magical light plus 10 plus half AM magical fire, and it becomes affected. And then on a failed save, yeah, and it becomes, yeah, and then on a failed save, it takes the same amount of damage and then becomes affected by the, blind and burn condition. I lost my spot for a second, sorry about that. Next is Burst of Sunlight, beginning at 7th level for the cost of 2 combat points and 15 mana points. You erupt in flames out to a 30-foot radius. All hostile creatures within this affected area automatically take 10 plus half your ham light damage plus 10 plus half your ham I lost my spot. Fire damage, there we go. And become affected by both a blind and burn condition for a number of minutes equal to your ham. Additionally, the damage from this ability bypasses a creature's resistances and immunities. Next is Shields of Sunlight. Beginning at 8th level for the cost of 3 combat points and 30 mana points, you can manifest shields made from sunlight around either yourself or one creature within 30 feet of you. The shield remain floating around the chosen target for a number of minutes equal to your ham. Additionally, while the ability is active, the target gains the following 3 abilities. 1. Immunity to all light and fire damage and resistance to all water, lightning, and earth damage. 2. A number of temporary health points equal to 15 plus ham. And 3 is a damage threshold equal to 10 plus ham. And next is Sword of Sunlight. Beginning at 9th level, for the cost of 2 combat points and 30 mana points, you can manifest a floating sword made of sunlight under your telepathic command. Additionally, for the cost of 1 combat point, you can move this sword up to 60 feet and make 2 attacks. In addition, a creature hit by this sword takes 3 plus ham magical light plus 3 plus ham magical fire, and it must make a fortitude save. On a successful save, the damage from the attack is doubled, and the creature becomes affected by the blind condition until the end of your next turn. On a failed save, the damage from the attack is doubled, and the creature becomes affected by both the blind and burn condition until the end of your next turn. Next is Mini Son of Destruction. Beginning at 10th level for the cost of 3 combat points and 30 mana points, you create a small 1 foot by 1 foot red sun that begins to float around you for either a number of minutes equal to your ham or until the sun has been used, whichever comes first. Additionally, while the sun is active, you gain the following 3 benefits. 1. You gain immunity to all lightning, water, air, dark, and poison damage, in addition to all poisons and diseases. 2. You emit an aura of red sunlight out to a radius of 30 feet that consumes all darkness and makes the affected area covered in magic light. Additionally, you and any ally of your choice that's within this affected area all gain the ability to see in this magic light. In addition, any hostile creature that begins its turn, ends its turn, moves through this affected area at least 5 feet, enters or leaves this affected area, automatically takes 10 plus half am magical light plus 10 plus half am magical fire damage. And 3 is for the cost of 3 combat points and 50 mana points. You can target one space that's within 60 feet of you and have the the star/sun teleport to you, because the sun counts as a star. Once it enters the chosen space, it explodes out to a 15-foot radius. All hostile creatures within the affected area stay 25 plus half your ham plus half your total character level light plus 25 plus half your ham plus half your total character level magical fire. Additionally, any creature that has its health points reduced to 0 from this ability turns to ash and cannot be resurrected for the next 10 days. Next is Mini Sun of Healing. Beginning at 11th level for the cost of 3 combat points and 30 mana points, you can create a small 1 foot by 1 foot red sun that floats around you for a number of minutes equal to your ham or until the sun has been used, whichever comes first. Additionally, while the sun's active, you gain the following 3 benefits. 1. You can touch one creature and automatically inflict 1 poison or 1 disease of your choice. This poison or disease lasts for a number of minutes or hours. It's hours, not minutes, equal to your ham. 2. You emit an aura of red sunlight out to a radius of 30 feet that consumes all darkness and makes the affected area convert into magical light. Additionally, you and all allies of your choice within this affected area all regain an amount of health points at the beginning of each of your turns equal to 15 plus ham. In addition, any hostile creature that begins its turn, ends its turn, moves through this affected area at least 5 feet, enters or leaves this affected area, automatically takes 15 plus ham magical light plus 15 plus ham magical fire damage. And 3, for the cost of 3 combat points and 50 mana points, you can target one space that is within the 30 feet and have the sun teleport to that space. Once the sun enters this chosen space, it explodes in a 10-foot radius. All hostile creatures within the affected area automatically gain an amount with all non-hostile creatures within the affected radius regain an amount of health points equal to 50 plus ham plus your total character level. And next is Sunlight Duplication. Beginning at 12th level for the cost of 1 combat point, 50 mana points, you can target a creature out to the range of 30 feet and create an incorporeal copy of that creature under your telepathic command. This copy remains until its health points are reduced to 0. Additionally, this copy's health points, when this copy's health points are reduced to 0, it explodes in a 10-foot radius. All hostile creatures within this affected area automatically take 10 plus half your ham magical light plus 10 plus half your ham magical fire damage. Sunlight Sight. Beginning at 13th level, you gain magical sight out to a range of 120 feet. If you already have magical sight, then this range is doubled. Additionally, you gain you gain immunity to 2 conditions of your choice. Next is Aura of Sunlight, beginning at 14th level for the cost of, Armor of Sunlight. Beginning at 14th level for the cost of 3 combat points and 30 mana points, you create a suit of armor made of sunlight around yourself for a number of minutes equal to your ham. While this armor is active, you gain the following 3 benefits. 1. Whenever you would take either light, fire, and or air damage, you instead regain an amount of health points equal to the damage that would have been dealt plus your ham. 2. You automatically regain an amount of health points at the beginning of each of your turns equal to your ham plus your total character level. And 3. If your health points are reduced to 0, then sunlight erupts from you in a 30-foot radius. All hostile creatures within this affected area automatically take 15 plus half your ham plus half your total character level magical light plus 15 plus half your ham plus half your total character level magical fire. Sunlight Fright, beginning at 15th level for the cost of 1 combat point and 15 mana points. You can erupt in sunlight out to a 120-foot radius. All hostile creatures within this affected area must make a will save against danger. On a successful save, the creature takes 10 plus ham magical light plus 10 plus half your ham magical fire. On a failed save against danger, the creature takes 10 plus ham magical light plus 10 plus half your ham magical fire, and it becomes affected by both the frightened and burn conditions for a number of minutes equal to your ham. Next is that's a typo. I accidentally put starlight instead of starlight paralysis instead of sunlight paralysis for the name. That's alright. Beginning at 16th level, for the cost of 1 combat point and 15 mana points, you can erupt in starlight out to a 30-foot radius, and all hostile creatures in the affected area must make a fortitude save. On a successful save, the creature takes 5 plus ham magical light plus 5 plus ham magical fire. On a failed save, the creature takes 10 plus ham magical light plus 10 plus ham magical fire, and it becomes affected by both the paralyzed and burn condition until the end of your next turn. Oh no, that's right. I remember. I named this one Starlight because it's the light of the sun, which is a star. That's right. Now I remember why I named it that. Sunlight Phoenix. Beginning at 17th level, for the cost of 2 combat points and 25 mana points, you can create a number of phoenixes under your telepathic command up to your ham, each with a CL creature level / CR creature rank equal to half your total character level. Next is Sunlight Chariot. Beginning at 18th level, for the cost of 1 combat point, 25 mana points, you can summon a chariot pulled by 2 phoenixes, each with a CL creature level / CR creature rank equal to half your total character level. Additionally, this chariot's flying speed is equal to double your highest movement speed, and the chariot can hold a number of large or smaller sized creatures up to your ham. The chariot has an ADR and health points equal to your ADR and health points. The chariot remains until its health points are reduced to 0. In addition, any creature hit by this chariot takes 15 plus your ham plus your total character level magical damage, and is pushed back up to 20 feet before becoming affected by both the burned and prone conditions till the end of your next turn. Sunlight Future Sight. Beginning at 19th level, for the cost of 1 combat point and 50 mana points, you target 1 creature and have it make a will save against danger. On a successful save, the creature takes 5 plus ham magical psychological damage, and you receive no damage from attacks made against you by that creature until the end of your next turn. On a failed save, the creature takes 10 plus ham magical psychological damage, and you receive no damage from attacks made against you by that creature until the end of your 3rd turn after this turn has ended. And their last ability is Personal Sun. Beginning at 20th level, for the cost of 3 combat points and 100 mana points during a long rest, you can create a sun that is no larger in size than an amount of miles equal to 10,000 times your ham. Additionally, this sun's ADR is equal to your ADR times 100, and it has a damage threshold equal to your ADR times 50, and an amount of health points equal to your health point maximum times 100,000, and an amount of nature mana points that can be drawn in by creatures upon the sun equal to your mana point maximums times 100,000. In addition, you have the ability to manipulate the sun in any way of your choice for the cost of 1 combat point and 5 mana points. Thank you all. Like, subscribe, and join us next time as we read I believe it's the last Let's check real quick. Yeah. The last class, the Shadow Assassin.